We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. We're doing it together. We're doing it together. We're doing it together. Changing our world. We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. Doing it together. Doing it together. Doing it together. Changing our world. Let's proclaim it one more time. We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. We're an awesome, supportive, spiritual group with a core of positive energy. Doing it together. Doing it together. Doing it together. Changing our world.
Good morning, CSL. Good morning. Thank you this morning to Roy for our tree. Such a wonderful thing to come in and hear live music, and you're so talented. So all right. As you can see, it's prayers at the candles this morning. Names on the board. As soon as I'm done with announcements, I bring the board up. So now's a good time. So if you have anything to add to the board. Right, now it's a good time. Okay, a few quick announcements. This Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is our motion of devotion with Roy and Brenda. The call and response group singing. Yep, love offering. Everyone welcome. Should be fun. Our Spirit in Action Committee has a short meeting today after service. It's the fourth Sunday. So if you're on that Spirit of Action Committee, don't wander off. That's it. That's before the movie. That's before the movie. So we have Grease the movie today as well. So if you want to get in the groove, that'll be fun. I don't even know what I'm like a disco girl. I don't even know what to do in the 50s. Like I'm sure.
Well, you'll watch the movie.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll know. So there we go. Okay. All right. We'll put our mission statement up. We'll take a deep breath and we'll say this all together. We recognize and realize the omnipresence of divine love as the truth of all.
Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
And I invite each of you to join with me as I breathe in that breath of life, that breath of pure livingness, as I open my heart center, knowing that that is the place of the living Spirit that lives as my life and the life of each and every one. For it's in this place that I connect, in this place that I totally know that there is only one life, and that life is perfect, whole, and complete. And that life is my life now. It is vital, alive. It is beauty and wisdom. It is creative and all-knowing. It is the essence of all creation. And I am a part of that creation. And as I speak this, I know that each and every one is a living embodiment of spirit, a unique individual radiating that life, that breath, that essence, and that we are all internally whole, perfect, and complete. And it is from this place of knowing that there is only one presence that I speak this word from the depth of that creative power for each desire of your heart and the names on the prayer board. Christopher, Diane and John, Robin, Colton, Candy, Kenny, Todd, world leaders, every inner child, Lowell, Roy P., Sandy, John, Aaron, Mary, Forrest, Evan, Maria, Anya, Shannon, Jen, Jesse, Deb, Carolyn, Robert, Gayla, John Lowitz, Dale Smith, Kathy Gerlach, Linda Smith, Sean, Micah, Rebecca, Lloyd and Sherry, Jason, Paul, Jeanette, Kara, Amber, Preston, Terry, Gail, Jason, Michael, Adrienne, Jim, Harley, Jessica, Shannon, and also for the secret desires of your heart. For I know that each prayer, each person requesting prayer, and each object of prayer is a radiant light and an incarnation of divine love, a place where consciousness is revealing itself. And knowing that that one presence is flowing through each and every cell of each and every body, I affirm that all anxiety, discomfort, fear is laid aside, and each is open to the divine operating through and as each. As each detach from the problem at hand and relax into that awareness of the truth of who they are, I affirm that there is a solution at hand, that each is surrounded, cradled, and uplifted by the power, the presence, and the intelligence of spirit. In each situation, each thinks through the wisdom of spirit, with clarity, with ease, and acts with right action, and accomplishes that which they wish without strain. And I affirm that all needs are met as they prosper and succeed in each area, be it business, health, relationships, that divine intelligence and wisdom is governing all situations and leading each into right action, right decisions at the right time in all affairs. And wherever we go, we know that each is met with peace, with joy, and happiness, that they are blessed and they are blessings for others. And I affirm that divine opportunities are seen easily and effortlessly, and the whole of the person is that radiant perfection of who they truly are. And I give thanks for this truth, knowing that this is who each and every one is. So it's in great gratitude that I release these words, knowing that it is so. And I give thanks for this gathering today, knowing that we are blessed by the music, the staff, the volunteers, that the message brings us a greater awareness of that divinity of who we are. And we bask in this knowingness and radiate the light of love to each that we meet. So in great truth, in great thankfulness for this truth, in great gratitude for knowing that inner workings of who we are, I just release this word into that law, knowing it is already so in the mind of God, that it is coming into fruition right this moment as we join together and declare, and so it is.
Holy Spirit within, help me to bloom into all that I am. Help me to love the whole of the world. I ask for beauty in myself. I ask for beauty in the world. I ask for beauty in all of humanity. Holy Spirit within, help me to bloom into all that I am. Help me to love the whole of the world.
Good morning.
Good morning.
If for some reason there is something in your life situation that is giving you a little more problematic expression than you would like, and you would like a little extra help with seeing the spiritual truth of this situation, please put your concerns in the prayer chest, and the practitioner will be doing affirmative prayer on your behalf this week. And the box is just down the stairs against the wall to the left. It's a little red box with flowers, beautiful little thing. Just leave your heaviness there and take the light in its lightness with you. Okay. From Tasha Silver. If you align in any moment with the flow of life as it presents itself, all will unfold in the right way at the right time with a certain spontaneity and ease. And from Ernest Holmes. Everything is continuously being recreated, and it literally is true that the creative spirit is forever making a new heaven and a new earth.
Morning.
Good morning.
How is everybody? Good. Lou, your quotes were just perfect. Just perfect for today. Thank you. Let's see, where are we here? So our October focus has been creative mind, and I am going to start, first I'm going to start with a story about my grandson. Just because I just had him for 4 overnights, 5 days and 4 overnights, just one of them while his mom and dad went to Denver to take the other baby. Anyway, his name is Grady, he's 3 years old, and he warms my heart every moment because he says constantly to me, I mean, he's a talker, he's a real talker, but almost I don't know, often he says to me, Grammy, I'm like, yeah, he goes, I love you. Aww. Like all the time, doesn't he, Poppy? All the time, you know, I love you. Especially when I do something that maybe his mom doesn't let him do, which is probably all the time, now that I think about it. So every time he gets something that maybe he doesn't normally, Grammy, I love you. And one of the things that he got with me that he doesn't get at home is that, and Roy was gone for most of those. He was only here for one night. And so Grady got to sleep with me in my bed, in Poppy's spot in the bed. Boy, that was something. He loved that, yeah. So anyway, that was fun for this week. Creative mind. I'd like to start by sharing something from Ernest Holmes' book called Creative Mind. I thought I had a page marker in here, but I have these handy dandy glasses. Look at that. Ooh, that helps. Okay, let's see. Here it is. This is called The Power We Have Within Us. We have within us a power that is greater than anything we shall ever contact in the outer. A power that can overcome every obstacle in our life and set us safe, satisfied, and at peace, healed and prosperous in a new light and in a new life. Mind, with a capital M, mind, all mind, is right here. It is God's mind, God's creative power, God's creative life. We have as much of this power to use in our daily life as we can believe in and embody. We have, through ignorance of our real nature, misused the power. And behold, what it has brought upon us is the very thing that we feared. But now it shall produce a new thing, a new heaven, and a new earth. So we'll start with that. Just keep that in mind. We'll come back to that. So the other day, it's been a little bit now, but it happens kind of a lot. Maybe it does for you. I was struggling for inspiration to write. Or actually, I was struggling with inspiration to pretty much do anything. Does anyone ever have that happen? Okay. And as I was sitting in my quietude, which I do for hours, I asked myself this question. Where does inspiration come from anyway? And how do I get it? Or can I even get it? Don't we all want to get inspiration, right? And I want it right now. Do you? So how do I become inspired to be creative or to create something new? How do I get inspired with new ideas? I was really thinking about that. How can I get ideas flowing? Exciting ideas, new ideas, ideas that I'm passionate about, ideas that bring me the feeling of joy and happiness in my life. So that brought me to my next question. Well, what stops these creative ideas from flowing into my awareness? Well, Ernest Holmes tells us that the creative power of divine mind is within us and is forever and always flowing freely through us. So if this is true, then it must be me that is blocking this power from coming into my awareness somehow. The creative power of God mind, which is the home of divine ideas, is always there for us, but we don't realize that it's flowing. We simply aren't aware of it. Always flowing through us. So how do we block our awareness of this free flow of energy? Because we sure aren't doing it on purpose, are we? I'm not. We are often unaware of the ways that we keep ourselves unaware of this flow. That's a double unaware. So how do we block our awareness from this free flow of energy? We can think of blocking the flow of energy kind of like stuck energy. And it can disrupt our awareness of the free flow life force. Because stuck energy constantly calls our attention away from that flow of perfection, and it places our attention on the aches and pains of our body, right? Or on everything else wrong in our life. It calls our attention to that. And then we're starting to pay attention to that rather than that flow of energy. When we continually think thoughts that make us feel bad or weak or sick or poor, we block our awareness of what's really going on. A free flow of creative energy. Nothing can stop the flow, but we can block our awareness of the flow. I think a lot of times we block our awareness of the flow by resisting the flow. So put that slide up there. All right, look at that. You will always attract what you resist until you stop resisting what you attract. Think about that for a minute. We so often are in resistance to what is happening in our life. This shouldn't be happening to me. We don't like it and don't want it in our life. This moment, this person, this condition, this situation, this conversation, this relationship, whatever it is, should be different than it's showing up to me right now. We resist the now moment when we place judgment or opinion upon it. And we block our awareness of that divine flow of creative energy. The God energy that is continually saturating our being, including our body, and flowing new ideas to our mind for new creations in our life at all times. Can anybody relate to resisting what's going on in their life? Resistance leads to worry, it leads to doubt, to guilt, to shame, to anger, to resentments, to fear. These things lead us to stress and unpeace. Is unpeace a word? It is now. Unpeace in our minds and our hearts and our bodies. We put up blocks to what we allow ourselves to become aware of. Did you hear that? We put up our own blocks to what we allow ourselves to become aware of. Pretty soon we see only things that we resist by the very nature of the law of the universe. As a man thinketh, so he becomes. What we resist persists. Yes. So when I say, I don't want this, whatever it is, the law governing the universe responds by giving me more of what I don't want, right? Because that is where I am placing my power of attention. And energy flows where attention goes. Yes. So, in this case, I'm super laser focusing my creative power on what I don't want by constantly thinking about it and giving it a story and defending the story and believing and feeling that it's true. But I can also become super laser focused on what I do want. Peace, clarity, understanding, and inspiration. All of those are attributes of the creative power itself. This would be a state of non-resistance of the natural flow of spirit. Focusing my attention on that creative flow of spirit, then, will cause me to become aware of the creative flow of spirit. That creative flow that is saturating my mind with new, fresh ideas in every moment. We call that creativity. So I'd like to share some words from Eckhart Tolle from his book. You guys, my message is really short. I better talk some more. So I'm going to share some words from Eckhart Tolle. Who's read A New Earth? Yeah, it's just an awesome book. So if you haven't read it, I highly encourage you. I'm going clear to the back of the book with my handy glasses. Let's see, I have a page number here, 295. So I'm going to talk about his 3 modalities of awakened doing. Do you guys remember this part of the book? 3 modalities of awakened doing. So what he's talking about is as we're living our life and doing things, staying awake and present to that creative flow within us, to that presence within us. Okay? So these are 3 modalities that he talks about. There are 3 ways in which consciousness can flow into what you do and thus through you into this world. 3 modalities in which you can align your life with the creative power of the universe. That was one of your quotes, wasn't it? Aligning. She just matched right up. The modalities of awakened doing are acceptance, enjoyment, and enthusiasm. Each one represents a certain vibrational frequency of consciousness. You need to be vigilant to make sure that one of them operates whenever you are engaged in doing anything at all. That's a lot to swallow, isn't it? From the most simple task to the most complex. If you are not in the state of either acceptance, enjoyment, or enthusiasm, look closely and you will find that you are creating suffering for yourself and others. Whatever you cannot enjoy doing, you can at least accept that this is what you have to do. Acceptance means, for now, this is what this situation, this moment requires me to do, and so I do it willingly. For example, you probably won't be able to enjoy, oh my gosh, David, this lines up right with you. You probably won't be able to enjoy changing the flat tire on your car.
This morning.
I just did that this morning, okay? You won't be able to enjoy changing the flat tire on your car at night in the middle of nowhere and in the pouring rain, let alone be enthusiastic about it, right? But you can bring acceptance to it. Performing an action in the state of acceptance means that you are at peace while you do it. That peace is a subtle energy vibration, which then flows into what you do. So, being in that peace, that is so important when you're doing something like this, changing a tire in the middle of the night in the rain. Because it is the peace in your mind that helps flow intelligent ideas through to your awareness to be able to quickly and efficiently change a tire instead of you're all out of sorts and cussing and such, and then what happens? You can't find the dang this or you can't find that. So that's how we block ourselves and cause suffering. When we move into acceptance and we step back, this is what's happening. I need my mind to be at peace. Things will move more smoothly because the flow of creative energy, it's not moving more smoothly. We're more aware of it, okay? Because our mind is at peace and still. Make sense? Enjoyment is the second modality of awakened doing. On the new earth, enjoyment will replace wanting as the motivating power behind people's actions. Enjoyment will replace wanting as our motivating power. I know, right? Wanting arises from the ego's delusion that you are separate, a fragment that is disconnected from the power that lies behind all creation. Through enjoyment, you link into that universal creative power itself. Through enjoyment, you link into the creative power. Expansion and positive change on the outer level is much more likely to come into your life if you can enjoy what you are doing already, instead of waiting for some change so that you can start enjoying what you do. Do you ever do that? I know, right? When this is over, when that thing comes next week, when my vacation comes after this, when I get there, that's like when you take a vacation and you don't make actually the drive part of the vacation. It's just the means to get to the vacation, right? Anybody do that? Only me. Let's see. You will enjoy any activity in which you are fully present. Any activity that is not just a means to an end. It isn't the action you perform that you really enjoy, but the deep sense of aliveness that flows into it. That aliveness is one with who you are. This means that when you enjoy doing something, you are really experiencing the joy of being. That's why anything you enjoy doing connects you with the power behind all of creation. The third modality of awakened doing is enthusiasm. So enthusiasm means there is a deep enjoyment in what you do, plus the added element of a goal or a vision that you work toward. With enthusiasm, you will find that you don't have to do it all by yourself. In fact, there is nothing of significance that you can do by yourself. Sustained enthusiasm brings into existence a wave of creative energy, and all you have to do then is ride the wave. Enthusiasm wants nothing because it lacks nothing. It is at one with life. Through enthusiasm, you enter into full alignment with the outgoing creative principle of the universe. So do you want to know how to align with creative flow of the universe?
You bet.
Enthusiasm, right? Full alignment with the outgoing creative principle of the universe. That's Eckhart Tolle in A New Earth. I get these mixed up and I can't see you at all with these glasses on. When I was taking care of my mom in her later years, she was so, she had dementia at the end there, and she was so cute. She would walk around the house and she would find glasses. She used reading glasses. She never had glasses for distance. And she would just pick up some glasses. She'd be like, and she'd put them on, and she was like, these don't work at all. And I was like, yeah, they don't work at all. Very cute, very cute. So, probably should come up, yeah. You see the time. I want to close today, you guys, with a short treatment out of his book, out of Ernest Holmes' book, Creative Ideas. Okay? So before I start, and this is called The Divine Flows Through Me. So before we start, I just want you to get into the mode of acceptance and receiving. Okay? That happens in your own mind, where we can just breathe, let go of whatever we came in with that was bothering us, if anything at all, and maybe even excitement, and just be open and receptive to the words here of Ernest Holmes. The divine flows through me. The wise one has said that spirit produces everything, nourishes everything, and maintains everything. It flows through and is in all things, being all that is. There's nothing outside of it. There is a spiritual presence pervading our consciousness, always proclaiming itself to be the source of our being. The enlightened ones of the ages have told us that our recognition of life is God within us, recognizing itself in everything we do. I know there is one mind, one spirit, and one body. The mind, the spirit, and the body of God, the universal wholeness, the ever-present good, the all-sustaining life. I dismiss and discard all thoughts and feelings which tend to deny this, and I accept the action of the divine, that creative spirit, as now perfectly manifesting in every organ, every function, and every action of my body. I now become aware that the one mind is acting through my body in accord with its own divine perfection, peace, and harmony. The divine circulates through me automatically, freely. Every atom of my being is animated by its action. I know that at all times I have a silent partner walking with me, talking with me, operating through me, and I accept this divine flow right now. And so it is.
So the author of our next song says, I heard him explain about his song. And he said he was going through a particularly difficult time, far greater than a flat tire. And he was thinking, how can I stretch to get big enough for this? Because it feels bigger than my heart, he said. And he said one night he went out on his deck and got down on his knees and looked up at the night sky, raised his arms up and said, "What do you want from me?" And in this song, he tells the answer that he received. I was walking down a lonely road, looking for a place to rest. There was no escaping from this ache inside my chest. And I got down on my knees and begged for mercy. And I raised up my hands. And I knew the answer, even as I asked the question of just how much this love demands. It's everything, everything, nothing less than everything will do. And when everything is burnt, I will take these ashes and offer them up to you. Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva, Mahadeva. Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva, Mahadeva. I was walking down a lonely road, looking for a place to rest. There was no escaping from this ache inside my chest. And I got down on my knees and begged for mercy. And I raised up my hands. And I knew the answer, even as I asked the question of just how much this love demands. It's everything, everything, nothing less than everything will do. And when everything is burnt, I will take these ashes and offer them up to you. Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva, Mahadeva. Shiva, Shiva, Mahadeva, Mahadeva. It's everything. God, you are every mountain. God, you are every ocean. God, you are every canyon, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every morning. God, you are every midnight. God, you are every moment, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. God, you are every sunrise. God, you are every moon glow. God, you are every star shine, every inch of earth and sky. God, you are every springtime. God, you are every snowfall. God, you are every season, every second of my life. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. 'Cause you are the very breath I breathe, and your perfect love created me. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you. Everything I see, everything I do, everything I am is you. Everything above, everything below, everything I know is you.
Okay, as the ushers come forth, this is our time to consciously participate in the law of circulation. So if you just take your gift, your tithe, whatever in your hand. And it's with great thankfulness for all that I have received that I freely give, knowing that from that unlimited supply of abundance that flows through me, that all my needs are met as I help with the needs of all. And our affirmation:
The unlimited Spirit of God is my unlimited source of supply.
Words of Buddha. Never in this world does hatred cease by hatred. Never in this world does hatred cease by hatred. Hatred ceases by love. Hatred ceases by love. And this, of course, hatred ceases by love, and this according to law, which has existed forever, which has existed forever. It has existed forever.
And this abundance is gracefully received, knowing that it goes forth, enhancing our church, our community, and our world as we participate in that world that works for all. And so it is.
With a grateful heart and a grateful mind, I offer this sacred prayer. Thank you.
Y'all looking pretty serious out there. All right, I would like to, what do I want to do? I do want to say that there's a Spirit in Action meeting. We'll try to do that right after. We'll go downstairs and have some refreshments and do that. I just have a few things to talk to the committee about, so if we could meet for that, that would be great. I would like to welcome anyone who is here for the first time. Welcome to CSL. We do have some coffee and refreshments downstairs, and we are watching the movie Grease today, so that's exciting. I'll tell you about that in a minute. If you would like to pay for anything with your debit or credit card that we take money for here, you can do that with me in the office. The bookstore is open if you'd like to take a look around there. I want you to remember the prayer chest down the steps and to the left. If there's anything on your mind taking away your peace, please leave it in the prayer chest. Let go and let God. Our licensed practitioner, Lou Kunzelman here, will take your prayer requests home, and on her own spiritual time, she will do affirmative prayer for you for the whole week. So thank you so much, Lou, for that service to us. All right, let's do it, Jeff. So this year we're doing the Soul Feast a little different. Everyone is invited to the Soul Feast. We are not selling tickets. We just want everybody to come. And the Soul Feast on November 14th will be the culmination of our intentional giving program, our campaign that we are in right now, a 5-week campaign to raise $5,000 to fulfill our 2025 fundraising budget. And you guys, I need Mariah, where are you? Would you go give me? I'm here. Would you go get the total off the board down there? The total that we've already. I forgot to change the total. So I want to give you an update how close we are to our $5,000.
2381.
$2,381 we have towards it. That's for week 2. That's just after 2 weeks. So we are reaching that $5,000 mark. And exciting news. We have an anonymous, do you call them a donor? Sounds like they're going to give blood or something, but they're just they are willing to match whatever we come up with, our total amount that we come up with, up to $5,000, you guys. Yeah, very exciting. So, and this is just a big push for fundraising because we did not have a yard sale this year. We decided to forego the yard sale one year, see how it works out, not sell tickets to the Soul Feast, but just say, this is our fundraising money, and we're a nonprofit organization and we need to raise dollars. So Of course, all of these are tax deductible. We have a bucket right over here where you can put your dollars in, or if you need to use the square, I can help you do that. I think that's it for now, and now we are to our monthly contemplation, and we are going to say these all together, all the way down. Here we go. There is one mind that governs everything. I accept that this same divine intelligence governs my life. I salute the God presence in everyone I meet. I recognize that all of life is the handiwork of God. Thank you, and so it is.
I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for the God. No more struggle, no more strife. In my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for the God. I release and I let go. Let the Spirit run my life. When my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Last affirmation. Here we go. I
accept the love and harmony of the Spirit creating my life now.